The 2-minute message preview at the non-denominational New Hope Olympia is Living Free in a Broken World based on 1 Timothy verses 1 and 2. This week's message is an encore presentation of a July 2016 Independence Day message. Freedom. What is freedom? What represents freedom? Are any of us truly free? Ask someone who lives in a communist country what freedom means to them. Ask someone who fears dying daily what freedom means to them. Ask the abused spouse what freedom means to them. Ask someone who is in prison what freedom means to them. Freedom means many different things to many different people. In the movie Braveheart, the character played by the actor Mel Gibson made an impassionate speech about freedom.
Against that? No! We will run! And we will live. Aye. Fight and you may die. Run and you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
The communist countryman might mention the freedom to choose his religion or the freedom to choose their profession. The person who fears for their life daily might wish to end the wars, live in another country, or be someone different entirely. The enslaved person might wish that the shoe was on the other foot or that he could somehow alter history. To a spouse, freedom means being yourself and having an affectionate, loving, respectful relationship without the fear of constant physical or mental abuse. The inmate could describe to you what freedom means to them. Freedom is being able to shower when you want to, eat when you want to, and go when and where. Freedom is being free. What does freedom mean to you? What is holding you back? What is keeping you from being free? I remember thinking, man, that would be freedom if I could make it to 16 and get my license. Man, if I can make it to 18, then I'll be legally a man, then I'll be free. If I make it to 21, I can legally drink, maybe I'll try that, and that will be freedom. It seemed as if I kept on, and the further and further I went, the less free I felt. Today we live in a country that proudly proclaims our freedom. Today we live in a country that is grieving because someone took a small part of our freedom away from us. They invaded our free, peace-loving country with terror, fear, loneliness, and death. How do we react at this moment? How should we feel? What today is the freedom to you? I'll tell you what freedom means to me. Freedom means knowing that no matter what happens in my life, whether it's imprisonment, physical or mental abuse, physical problems, or anything else, Jesus Christ freely chose to die to save me from my sins. Romans 3:22-24 tells us, this righteousness from God comes through faith in Jesus Christ to all who believe. There is no difference, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God and are justified freely by His grace through the redemption that came by Christ Jesus. Pastor Dell's weekend message reflects our freedom to celebrate Independence Day this past week. He will discuss the 3 building blocks to enjoy and live in freedom.